All right, let's cut right to the chase. Forget the gurus, forget the get-rich-quick nonsense. Today, we are laying out a real, no-fluff blueprint for how you can actually build an online income in 2026. Let's dive in.
You've probably felt this, right? If you're tired of all the hype, you are definitely not alone. The whole make money online world can feel like this confusing maze of dead ends and broken promises. But what if I told you there's a clear map? That's what we're here to do, uncover the legitimate opportunities. So let's get really specific. We're going to break down 10 proven, practical income streams that are actually working for people right now. This isn't about finding some secret loophole, it's about picking a real strategy and sticking with it.
Now, to make sense of all this, we've grouped these 10 methods into 3 very distinct paths. Think of it like a choose-your-own-adventure for making money online, based on your skills, your resources, and what you want to achieve.
First up, we have the active income path. This is for you if you need to see money hit your bank account sooner rather than later. It's the most straightforward exchange there is. You trade your time and your skills for immediate cash. Simple as that.
And probably the most accessible starting point on this path is user testing. Seriously, companies are desperate for your feedback, and they will literally pay you just to share your thoughts while you click around on their websites and apps. Now, is it going to make you rich? No, but it's the perfect way to make some extra cash to cover bills or fund one of your bigger projects.
The model here is incredibly simple. It's usually about 20 minutes of your time for around $10. So here's the key to making this actually worthwhile: volume. You got to sign up for multiple platforms like user testing and Userlytics, because that dramatically increases your chances of getting a steady stream of tests.
Okay, now let's level up and talk about high-ticket freelancing. This requires a huge mental shift. You stop being a generic writer and you become a sales copywriter who increases conversion rates by 15%. You see the power in that? You're no longer selling your time, you're selling a valuable result.
And the strategy here is a 2-step game plan. Phase 1, you start on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Your goal isn't to get rich there, it's to build a portfolio and get some killer testimonials. Then, once you have that social proof, you move to Phase 2. You start pitching companies directly. Why? So you can build your own client relationships and, most importantly, keep 100% of your fee. And the last stop on our active income path is coaching or consulting. Just think about it for a second. What's a result you've gotten in your life or career that other people would pay to learn? Maybe you're great at growing a LinkedIn profile, or you've mastered taxes for freelancers. You can package that knowledge and sell the roadmap. And trust me, the more specific your niche, the better.
Okay, so active income is great for cash now, but what if you could take that same expertise and build something that works for you 24/7, even while you sleep? Well, that brings us to our second path, scalable assets. This is where you create something once, and then you can sell it over and over again.
A perfect example of this is selling digital products. You take that expertise we were just talking about and package it into a downloadable asset. We're talking about things like Notion templates for productivity, Lightroom presets for photographers, or custom budget spreadsheets. The absolute key here is to solve one very specific problem for a very specific group of people.
Now hold on, don't let the word software scare you away. We are not talking about building the next Facebook here. Thanks to these amazing no-code tools like Bubble or Flutterflow, you can build a simple app that solves one tiny annoying problem without writing a single line of code. Think of something like a custom meal plan generator or a tool that helps you write social media captions.
And here is the most surprising part of this whole model. You don't need a massive audience to make this work, not even close. You just need a small, core group of true fans. I mean, just imagine you find only 100 people who find your little tool super useful.
And each of those people pays you a small fee, say $10 a month. Just like that, boom, you've built a $1,000 a month business. That is the magic of recurring revenue. It's predictable, it's scalable, and it can grow steadily over time. All right, the last one in our assets category is print on demand. This is basically e-commerce with zero risk and none of the headaches. You get to focus on the fun part, creating cool designs for t-shirts, mugs, whatever. When someone orders one, a service like Printful or Printify handles all the printing, packing, and shipping. Your only job is design and marketing.
Okay, on to our third and final path. And honestly, this might be the most powerful one of all in the long run. It's all about building an audience. See, with this strategy, your main asset isn't a product. It's an engaged community of people who know, like, and trust you. And you can then monetize that trust in a bunch of different ways.
So let's talk about affiliate marketing. but with a major twist. The old way is chasing pennies, trying to get people to click on Amazon links for a tiny commission. The smart way is to create valuable, evergreen content that promotes a high-ticket tool, like a software for businesses, that pays you a recurring commission every single month for the life of that customer.
And guess what? You don't even have to show your face on camera to do this. YouTube faceless channels are absolutely booming. You can use stock footage, animations, and a good voiceover to create super high-value content in profitable niches like finance or tech. The real money, then, comes from a mix of YouTube ads, sponsorships, and of course those high-ticket affiliate links we just talked about.
And that brings us to the newsletter. In a world of social media algorithms that can change overnight, your email list is the one asset you truly own. Once you've gathered 1,000 true fans who love reading your stuff, you've got a direct line to their inbox. And believe me, that's an asset that brands will pay good money to get in front of.
So, there you have it. We've covered 3 distinct paths: active income for getting cash in the door quickly, scalable assets for long-term leverage, and audience building for the ultimate monetization engine. Now, the goal isn't to do all of them at once. That's a recipe for disaster. The goal is to choose one path to start with.
And if you only take one thing away from all this, please let it be this. The idea that there's some kind of secret to online income is a total myth. It's just noise created by people trying to sell you a shortcut that doesn't actually exist.
Real, sustainable success comes from just 2 things: picking a proven path and then having the discipline to build a system around it, piece by piece, day after day. That is the only blueprint that ever really works.
So, the only question left is, which path are you going to start today? Are you going to go for the quick wins with active income? Are you going to start building a scalable asset for your future self? Or are you ready to begin that rewarding journey of building an audience? The first step is yours to take.